Nobody!
What's up, guys? Back with another video. Today we are looking at an article from Insider Gaming. The link to the article will be in the description. This one, we're talking about Resident Evil Requiem, the new Resident Evil game coming out, which looks pretty good. I'm excited for it. Comes out this Friday, if you're watching this video on the 24th. Resident Evil Requiem leakers, quote, deserve 1,000 deaths, says ex-Capcom director. So, unfortunately, there's been a leak of this game. There's been some footage that has been leaked, and the ex-Capcom director is not very happy about it, which is totally reasonable. I don't like leaks. I don't like people that spoil things just to spoil it for you. I think there are people who are just stupid. I want to say it's evil. It's just really annoying and dumb. I think people are just want to ruin things for people when it comes to movies or gaming or anything like that. Even if it's a sports game, they just want to ruin it. Just people, if you're somewhere and you can't watch the game live and you got to record it, people just want to ruin it. It's like it makes them feel good. They want to just ruin someone's day. And I mean, I guess you could say that's evil if you want to hurt somebody else. I know it's not physically hurt, but it's just, you know, that's upsetting when you do that to somebody. So I can totally understand where this guy is coming from. 1,000 deaths, I don't know, man. That's pretty crazy. But let's see what this guy has to say about this. So again, guys, this is coming from Insider Gaming. It starts out with this. Iconic Capcom, Platinum Games, and now Clover's developer Hideki Kamiya has commented on Resident Evil's Requiem leaks, which arose after the game's physical street date was broken by well over a week. So they found out that this game was coming out this Friday, and I guess some crap went down. Resident Evil Requiem is 2026's first major AAA game. Capcom's franchise returns to a decimated Raccoon City, which we've seen in the trailer, which I'm kind of excited about that it's going back to Raccoon City. It says the hype has been huge and the expectations are bigger than a skyscraper made entirely of El Gigantes, whatever, the monsters that are from 4. Unfortunately, countless buyers were able to get their hands on the game early, and it began a huge wave of Requiem spoilers. So somehow, some way, the game got released to people before the official release date. People were playing it, and they were uploading footage of the game. Hideki Kamiya is not happy with this. It says, it's not uncommon for a game's physical street date to be broken, resulting in copies of the game being distributed days before launch, but Resident Evil Requiem was out roughly 10 days or more before launch. That is 10 days? That's crazy. I used to work at like Kmart, if you know what Kmart is back in the day, and I was in the electronics center, and we would get games we would get games at least a week in advance, and obviously we can't put it out. We can get a lot of trouble for that. They could, I think that the store could get sued for that. So yeah, the games come out early, and man, if somebody makes a mistake and puts that game right out there, and that game's out, and someone buys it, they don't know. I don't think the date comes up saying you can't buy this yet, you can't sell this. You can just swipe it through. If it's in the system, someone's going to buy it and walk out. But, you know, not everybody that works at these stores are gamers. They're just people that need a job, and they're just, you know, they're going to, slide the game through. Okay, here you go, $69.99, blah, blah, blah. They get the game, they leave. They don't know. So you got to make sure people do that, or some people do it on purpose. It says leaks were inevitable. Yeah, it's going to happen. And social media was flooded with stories, spoilers, and much more very quickly. That's unfortunate. I haven't seen any spoilers. I'm trying to stay away from that, so I'm totally fine. I stay off the internet sometimes on that stuff. So Hideki Kamiya has shared his thoughts on the leaks and used a previous experience to summarize his thoughts. Here's what he said. He says, quote from Mr. God, I can't pronounce this guy's name. Whatever. The guy, the co-creator, or the Capcom's old developer. I remember back when Bio 2, the late game plot twist, got totally scooped by some Photo Weekly magazine, right? For your own selfish satisfaction, you're trampling all over the feelings of users who were looking forward to it, and the feelings of the creators who poured their all into making it. A detestable act that destroys everyone's happiness and deserves 1,000 deaths. May you be cursed to never play games again. Very Japanese. Yeah, you know, and I can totally understand where it's coming from when you put a lot of heart and soul into making a game and people just start to spoil it for other people. Even the people that just make it can be really really disappointing for people. So I can totally understand where he's coming from. 1,000 deaths. I don't think anybody should die from this. They should be able, if it was up to me, that maybe they'd be banned. They get like a harsh ban for like a year. They'll learn their lesson then. Maybe they just get their whatever Xbox or PSN accounts just completely banned for 1 or 2 years. They'll never do it again. Maybe they'll make a new one, but maybe whatever. So Kamiya directed Resident Evil 2, the first Devil May Cry, and Bayonetta, which are all solid games, and has attached his talents to many other projects. Needless to say, he's not someone you should want to disrespect. You shouldn't want to disrespect anybody, right? But that was his tweet. Or, that was his tweet out on X. But, yeah, that's unfortunate, man. That's unfortunate. But, guys, what do you think? Are you looking forward to playing Resident Evil 9 Requiem? I am. I hope it hasn't been spoiled for you guys. Let's be spoiler-free. I haven't seen anything on it, but I'm looking forward to playing it. Hopefully, after playing... I'm right now playing Guardians of the Galaxy, so hopefully I can play it after. And, we'll see how it is. I'm a big Resident Evil fan, and we'll see how it goes. Guys, thank you very much for watching. If you like this channel or like this video, give me a thumbs up. If you like the channel, give me a subscription. It'll be much appreciated. Thank you very much, and have a great day. Bye.